What's going on, everybody? This is Abong Eka, notice the E, founder of Economics Tax Relief, and I'm also a well-known CPA, international best-selling author, and I help companies and businesses not only get started, but also help them with their back tax issues. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to talk a little bit about influencer marketing, and you're going to see a shift, and things are starting to change when it comes to influencer marketing. I consider myself, and actually I am an influencer. I partner with a variety of different brands in my niche, banks, technology companies, credit unions, you name it, media organizations, and I partner with them to create content for my audience, and I share that to with my audience. And I don't have, I don't have hundreds of thousands of subscribers or followers on a lot of my social platforms. Collectively, I have a lot of reach, but not like some of the people, say, on Instagram or Twitter, who have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I got a blue check and a lot of my platforms too, so that's not, that's another thing. But a lot of these people have way more than I do, but yet I consistently do business with a lot of different brands. And there's two things I want to share with you today. One is the change in influencer marketing that's happening. And the second thing is why I'm able to do that despite not having the numbers, all right? Because I'm not concerned with the vanity metrics of it all. So here's the first thing. Here's the change that you're going to start seeing happening in influencer marketing. A lot of people right now with influencer marketing, they create these big audiences and then they go and they sell things. People partner with them. They have paid partnerships. Some of them do some affiliate marketing, and they do a bunch of different things. So here's the thing. If you're familiar with James Charles, I had no idea who the hell this dude was, or girl, whatever. I don't know, like pronoun, whatever. I don't know, Z. I don't know. I don't want any problems. Just don't bother me with that. But I don't know who this person is, but this person is actually famous online. They have like huge, like 15 million or 16 million subscribers on YouTube. And the thing with this person is he got into a fight with another friend of his bestie, who also has a huge follower count, a subscriber count on YouTube, and they do beauty. And here's the thing. This guy, James Charles, partners with these different companies to do vitamin supplements, hair stuff, makeup, all these different things. And that's great. But here's the thing. None of those things are his. So what ends up happening is his platform is literally it's a television show. It's a television channel, it's a radio show, radio station, whatever. He owns nothing. He doesn't even own his subscribers. So what happens is if he makes a mistake, says the wrong thing, gets into a wrong fight, and this is what happened with this person online, got into a fight. He lost 1 million subscribers in a short period of time, right? Because people turned against him. And he owns none of that property, even though he has a huge subscriber count and he can make a ton of money with promoting products and actually putting out videos and content. He owns none of it, right? He doesn't create the content. He creates content, but it's not content that can be delivered in other areas. It's not targeted content, right? He targeted to his audience, but if he makes a mistake, it's all over. Just like a television show, right? You see these people on TV who get fired from their jobs all the time. He's no different than a paid talent, even though he does it in his own house or in his own studio. This is the exact same thing. And the people who do really well in influencer marketing, they don't rely either on one platform, right? Like YouTube or whatever. The second thing is they bring strategic content in which they're in control of so they can use the content, and they also have their own products and their own services that they can actually sell. And that's the difference. So every single dollar he makes is predicated on his ability to partner with somebody else. He doesn't sell his own products. He's promoting other people's products, right, which aren't his. So look, heaven forbid there's a mistake with one of the, say, the vitamins or whatever the hell supplements he sells. And that person, someone gets sick or someone gets hurt or something like that because something he promoted, right? He's automatically attached to that because he was the spokesperson for that particular company. They're not his products. He's not in control of quality. All he does is he does a couple speeches and talks online, and then they send him a check for a piece of it after he sends people like an affiliate link to buy either makeup and mascara or whatever else, right? He's not in control of quality. He's not in control of whether or not the product gets to the client in time. Guess who they're gonna call when I don't get my makeup or my mascara or whatever the heck? I'm gonna call the dude that promoted the product, right? The person who promoted the product, person who owns the product, is not famous. That's why they're partnering with this guy. So that's a problem with influencer marketing now. Like for the longest time, it was great, and it still is a good dollar spend for marketing as a business owner. But as the influencer, You're going to see a shift in the next 2 years. That influencer marketing things are going to start going down. You saw what happened to Logan Paul, right? He said a bunch of stuff. He had the suicide forest thing, and he just went down in a second. Same thing with him. People were paying him multiple six figures to promote different brands. But again, he's just a paid spokesperson. He has no products. Like someone's going to comment somewhere and be like, oh, he has no products. There's nothing I know Logan Paul for except for the suicide forest business and him going to different countries and people wanting to see him. That's it. Now, for people who hate the Kardashians because they started the influencer business, they basically started in a nutshell, people don't get it. They have products. They own everything. They even own their own distribution. You know how I know that? Because they have a show called Keeping Up with the Kardashians and all their other offshoots of the Kardashian family. That's all on the E! Network. The whole reason why the E! Network is still around is because the Kardashians and their consistency in bringing content. Now they can go online and do online and stuff like that and use their social platforms. But that was predicated on owning their own content delivery system, right? You're beholden to YouTube. They can change their algorithm. They can ban you for whatever reason, and it's a wrap. They're not banning that show. And if they got rid of that show, they could start their own because they already have the audience. You get it? There's a reason why Kylie Jenner is able to be worth $1 billion. Now, some of you are going to go on here and argue about it's not $1 billion, it's 900, or she's not self-made. You're wasting your time. Those who argue those things don't make any money because they're wasting their time on insignificant ideas and thoughts. They're not focused on why is people calling her that? What can I do to get to that level? That's the questions you should be asking yourself. Not all the other nonsense of whether or not she's self-made or not. That's poverty-minded thinking. Get out of that. Now, Kylie and the Kardashians and Kendall and all these people, they got products. They own their own products, perfumes, and partnerships she gets paid for, but her money comes from her own products. All the things that makeup, the KKW beauty, Kylie's lip kit stuff, all of them have their own thing that they sell. That's why they're balling like the way they're balling. That's the difference between them and guys like James Charles and all the other people I've never heard of, Logan Paul, all these people online. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're an influencer, you're trying to be an influencer, here's the thing. And it's not a system. I'm not selling this to you. I was able to determine my target market, my target audience. 2, do I already have an audience in which I can actually influence and get them to do something that's actually in their best interest? I'm not talking about just they sing and dance and they like me and they go buy my lip kit or whatever. That's nonsense because now you got to keep dancing and singing for your supper so people continue to buy those lip kits. You get it? So what you have to think about more is what does my audience really need that's painful enough that they have to buy whatever I'm selling. So I'm in a small business space. I talk about products that either I use or things that I think are best for people to use, whether it's writing content like for Bank of America or speaking to Yahoo Finance or working with Uma Office, which is the voice over IP system, things like that, which is more important, right? Now we have a huge program we're going to launch about debt and business debt, how to get business debt, how to keep it, how to grow it, how to get more, how to end up getting 6 figures in business debt you can use for your business once it's already established, and how to use that debt so you can increase the likelihood of you actually getting it. Those kinds of things are actually useful to people, right? That's my lane. That's where I stand in. That's why I'm doing my stuff. I'm not dancing and singing on YouTube for 15 million subscribers, and then if I say something wrong, it all goes to 0. You understand what I'm saying? Or YouTube can get angry at me and get rid of me. You see what I'm saying? Like they did with Logan Paul or PewDiePie and all these other people. You have to come up with your own products and services. You have to be able to answer the question of what your audience wants and be able to give them something that they will use and love. The reason why Kylie Jenner is being called a self-made billionaire at 19 or 20 years old is because she created products that she sells to people. A lot of people like them and they actually work. That's it. There's no difference between, I don't think she has 15 million subscribers on YouTube. I don't think she's on YouTube yet. Yet guys like Logan Paul and James, I forgot his name. James Christie or Christopher, I forgot. I already forgot. That dude, his 50 million subscribers, he has no products. He's only selling his face and his antics and his time, which you can never scale. Even though you have a lot of people, you can never scale. You take a vacation, it's you, right? It's done. So you have to think about these things. If you are an influencer marketing, if you're influencing people, or if you're looking at trying to do different things, you have to be able to identify what you can give them, what you can scale, what kind of products you can sell to them, and be in control of your own products. All the ideas of dancing and singing for your supper, those days are coming to an end, my friends. So, just some quick points about influencer marketing, things you could probably use for you and your business. And if you got any questions, put it below. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe wherever you're watching this video. And take care. Talk to you soon.